morning to my dads out there. Good morning to my dads out there with Zhao. Yeah, good morning. Good morning to my dads out there. Now, as always, if you're watching this later, give me a minute or two before I get started. Excuse me. And hopes that we can get a couple dads on the line right now. Felt this in my heart about an hour and a half ago or so. An hour and a half or so ago. And yeah, I just want to holler at my dads real quick encouragement in the midst of struggling, trying to be better as a man and better as a father. The struggle be real, you know what I mean? The struggle, no excuses. It's just a call for us to lean in a bit more, you know what I mean? Not to be down on self or not to feel sorry for self, but just encouragement to lean in a bit. Right? Because ultimately, it's only one perfect father. You feel me? It's only one perfect father. You know? It's only one perfect father. It's only one perfect father. The only thing we can really do is do everything we can to be our best, you know. But so go ahead and kind of kick it off a bit. Again, I just want to holler at my dads real quick. Just give some encouragement. Hey, good morning. Give some encouragement. A lot of us men's, a lot of us dads didn't have a good example of what a dad looked like growing up. You know what I'm saying? And we end up having kids of our own, and we're having to figure it out every step of the way. You feel me? Can you guys hear me now? Can y'all hear me? I don't want to go on this whole thing and they be like, dude, I ain't heard you in like 30 minutes. Can y'all hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you for replying back. So so as I was saying though, a lot of us men didn't have an example of what a dad looks like, and we grow older with that trauma alone, in addition to trying to raise our son and our daughters from just like basically figuring it out along the way, and it gets frustrating, and it gets like discouraging and stuff like that, and it's like, man, like, what am I going to do? And it's like our efforts begin to dwindle, and we just come down hard on ourselves to where it's not constructive. So where we can learn from some of these things and lean in a bit more, we tend to fall back because it seems like we continue to do wrong, we continue to mess up, and we're doing more harm than good. I want to encourage you, like, stay in the game. Like, please don't check out. I want to encourage you, like, to keep trying. You feel me? And because yesterday yesterday. It just hit me, right? It just hit me when I was at the crib. I told my son that I don't remember what I told him verbatim, but basically, like, my dad didn't set the standard high. You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, he set it quite low. You know, and I'm cool with that. I understand he didn't have an example. You feel me? It's no excuse, but I understand. You know, so a lot of what I do with you, a lot of things I tell and try to teach and show you, is basically me learning as I go, because I didn't have the example. And sure, like, sometimes I don't handle situations productively or effectively, you know. I don't always handle it productively and effectively, but I know those are some areas that I need to adjust in. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's my goal and my mission to teach you more and better than what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like about an hour and a half or so ago, like, it hit me. Like, I was just feeling the way, and I'm like, dang, like, this sucks, like, because I know how it is as a dad. You know, your dad not being there growing up. If he was, like, he wasn't active, or, you know, it's a lot of different scenarios. So, and it's like, now I have to figure it out on my own, and I know how discouraging it can be. I know, like, after like, we mishandled a situation wrong, it's like now we stuck feeling bad and stuff like that. Like, hey man, like, man, you feel me? And it can be discouraging. I just wanted to come on here. If you are a dad or dads, you know, watching this later, like, I want to encourage you. Like, it's okay. You feel me? It's okay, because if we have another chance and opportunity to make it right, to do better, let's focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't focus on us dropping the ball, because we're going to live there, and it's not going to do us or them any good living in that moment when they need us in the present moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't brush that situation off. See what we could have did different or better, you know what I'm saying, but move forward trying to, like, exhibit a better example, because that's not like, it's not the time to, like, be down on self and, like, find ourselves in this dark pit hole, because ultimately it's like they still need us there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, feel how you're gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Naturally, matter of fact, you should feel how you feel. I should feel bad when, you know, certain situations and things like that, but we can't stay there, because ultimately they still need us present. So I just wanted to encourage you that the only perfect Father there is our Heavenly Father. He is the only perfect Father. You know what I'm saying? Like, so where we may strive to be this perfect dad or whatever it is, it's good to shoot for that from a concept of, I'm elevating the standard. I'm going to be a better example than what I was taught and what I was shown, what I was shown and how I was treated. I'm elevating the standard because I want to set the bar high. But we're going to get close enough to it. So the only way we begin to elevate our standards is, obviously, we're going to have to make mistakes so we can learn how to do things better, so we can learn to be more careful, so we can be more intentional, be more consistent. You know what I mean? Like, so the only way we're going to elevate our standards because we didn't have a good example, is learn from our mistakes. So let's make sure we're learning from our mistakes and not giving up when we drop the ball or when we mishandle them or the situation improperly. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm sorry, maybe I'm preaching to the choir. Do I have any dads here? Any dads here? Any dads present? Do we have any dads present? Present? No dads present? My man them sleeping in. You feel me? Long night, you know? So, for the 5 of you who are here, if you don't mind, only if you feel led to, if you know, a dad, whether it's a friend, family, or whatever, that struggle in some of these areas, and you feel that whatever I've said so far, or what I'm going to say, which I'm not going to be on here much longer, please send this out to him. Because if you're not a dad, like, you can only understand to a certain degree, unless of course, although you are not a dad, your dad wasn't present or active in your life, so you know what it feels like to have that absence. You know what that neglect feel like. You feel me? And oftentimes because of history or our past or childhood, like we grow up age-wise. Good morning. We grow up age-wise